How to Sell Drugs Online Fast is a German original dark comedy created by Philipp Kasborer and Matthias Mermann. To date, the series is the most streamed German original on Netflix. The series is inspired by the true-life story of Maximilian S., who was found guilty in 2015 for the sale and distribution of over 914 kilograms of drugs on the darknet and clearnet. How to Sell Drugs Online Fast Season 3 Renewal Status. Official Netflix renewal status. Renewed. Last updated, the 3rd of August 2020. There haven't been many German originals thus far, but How to Sell Drugs Online Fast has easily been the best of the small bunch, generating a faithful following in Germany, and garnering quite the fan following across the world. It isn't surprising to see the series renewed for a third outing. What to expect from the third season of How to Sell Drugs Online Fast? Mo's mini-drug empire will fall in Season 3 after we learn that the entire time he has been discussing the events of the story with a documentary team while in prison. With his former friends destroying everything to do with my drugs, the golden good times has been eradicated, and Mo will have to answer to them, one way or another. At the very least we know Mo lives, but he is guaranteed to end up in police custody. The real story. The main character in How to Sell Drugs Online Fast goes by Moritz, but the guy he's based on is actually named Maximilian S. In 2013, when he was just 18 years old, Max created an online shop called Shiny Flakes to sell drugs from his childhood bedroom. Thanks to his tech savviness and knack for understanding customer habits, he developed a super successful business, as in making millions of euros worth of Bitcoin successful. And unlike the show, Max didn't have a friend to help him, he did it all on his own. He disguised the revenue as profit from a web design business, but eventually the police caught on to him. How he got caught. Although Max kept his website hidden within the dark web, he made a couple of IRL mistakes that ended up getting him arrested. He didn't use the correct postage on one of his packages, so instead of getting returned to the sender, the package sat at a mailing center until it was opened, and the drugs inside were discovered. There were similar cases around the Leipzig area. Another mistake Max made was using the same mailing stations, so police started analyzing data from several mailing centers and kept the stations under surveillance. Eventually, they discovered it was Max who was sending these packages. The authorities started buying drugs from his website as a test, and they also intercepted 40 kilos of drugs via mail. Finally, they staked out Max's house and waited for a sale to go down. Once they witnessed an exchange of drugs, the police confronted Max. He ran into his house and tried to destroy his hard drives, but he wasn't quick enough. The police arrested him and seized a whopping 320 kilos of drugs worth 4.1 million euros. His involvement with the show. Max was tried as a minor, so he only got 7 years in prison for his crimes. He's been serving out his sentence since 2015, but he isn't your average jailbird. Max is allowed to leave the prison during the day, and after he heard his story was being turned into a Netflix show, he literally just showed up at the production set. We thought he was making it up, but it was him. Show creator Matthias Mermann told MSN. It was interesting to get his mindset. Matthias says Max even showed the crew how he arranged MDMA in boxes. Well, at least he's helpful. When will How to Sell Drugs Online Fast Season 3 be on Netflix? There was little under 14 months in between the first and second seasons on Netflix. If the third season were to be released on the same schedule, then we can expect the arrival of the next season of How to Sell Drugs Online Fast in September 2021. Potential release date, late summer or early fall 2021. Are you excited for a third season of How to Sell Drugs Online Fast on Netflix? Let us know in the comments below. If you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe our channel.